Hey everybody, it's Cinephile Mike, and I am back on the East Coast for day 21 of the 95 Days of Award Season Posts. Now, before I jump in, on Sunday, January 1st, I will be kicking off the new year with a live review, and I have corrected all of the technical issues that I had on Christmas Day. So, if you haven't already, make sure that you vote in the posted poll on the page to see which film I will be reviewing at 1:01 p.m. Eastern Time. And it will be a great one, and hope everyone can join me to interact. It should be about, late enough in the day that we're all awake from whatever our plans for New Year's were. But now for day 21, we have Dean Fleischer Camp's Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. And yes, I have my shell on my shoulder. Not Marcel. I hope this stays up here and doesn't fall off, but it is more symbolic. But here we go. The film begins with the introduction of Marcel, voiced with joyful exuberance by Jenny Slate. He, Marcel, tells us the story of how he lives and reminisces about the family that lived together in his house. Now, we quickly learn that Marcel is the subject of a documentary by a filmmaker named Dean, who is renting the house Marcel and his grandmother Connie, a wonderful Isabella Rossellini, live in, that is being rented by Dean as an Airbnb. Marcel and Connie spend their time gardening, rolling around the house inside of a tennis ball, and enjoying the TV show 60 Minutes. We learn that all Marcel wants to do is find the rest of his family. With Dean's assistance, Marcel goes live on social media on YouTube to share his plight, and ultimately he ends up with a chance to be interviewed by 60 Minutes. And he does this in the hopes that it will reunite him somehow with his family. Now, on this journey, Marcel will have some life experiences that open his eyes to the world around him while bonding with documentarian Dean. Now, the film, in its mockumentary style, asks us to go on a journey with Marcel and experience things through his eyes. Now, this film was wonderful to watch at points, and there are some truly emotional and touching moments, but I personally felt that the film dragged a little too long for its 90-minute runtime. I feel the film could have shaved maybe 15 to 20 minutes off and still have done, what they were trying to do. It didn't always quite hold my attention, and I felt that it needed to be a little more succinct. But for what it accomplishes with the way they blended the real settings with the stop-motion animation is truly a great achievement, one that we haven't really seen to this extent before in a longer form more than the short films that Marcel did earlier in this century. These films have been around for over 12 years, and this film itself took about 7 to 8 years to get made. And to that point, I have almost no doubt that it will be nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Oscars this year, and potentially for what it achieved to be the frontrunner. It has already been nominated in this category for the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice, and its editing is currently nominated at the Independent Spirit Awards. So, for the rating, this film for me, I want to go higher, but it's a 3 out of 5 for me. It would have teetered towards a 4, but again, I felt it was a little long at times. But I will say the messages are strong, the journey is fun, and while a children's film, really does make one reflect on aging and family and accomplishing goals. And again, with what the filmmakers did, it was impeccable, and I'm glad that I got to see this film. Now, if you haven't seen Marcel with the Shell with Shoes On yet, or you're looking to watch it again, you can rent or purchase the film digitally on most streaming platforms. Tomorrow, I will see you for day 22 with Max Walker Silverman's A Love Song. Until then, this is Cinephile Mike with his shell saying, take a break and watch something new. Good? Okay.